The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the San Antonio Missions and the Tulsa Drillers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Travis Jankowski makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Humphries is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, here's a look at how Tulsa will set themselves up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Tyson Gillis will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have three bases to show for it.
Gabriel Quintana will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count pitch on its way. Here's one hit towards the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
Mike McCoy will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Missions lead it 1-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. Devin Jones will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. David Dahl will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Drillers, center fielder, David Dahl.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Asensio has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you'd call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Number 16 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Full count now, 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Trevor Story will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Asensio will stand in now. He drove in runs last night.
Left fielder, number 63.
And here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop, number 9.
Number 9 will take his cuts now. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
15.
Number 15 will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. In there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Come on now, let's go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a hard, but a dive will knock this down. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Batting 8, catcher, number 70.
Number 70 will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Do it, really?
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Let's go, Tulsa.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Ben Paulson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Tulsa. First baseman, Ben Paulson.
Will change too low, ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Batting 5th.
And they haven't officially tied this game, but this is about as close as you can get. He makes it all the way over to third with a leadoff triple.
Tommy Murphy will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Runner at third here, nobody out. The next pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Runner on third, nobody out. You figure just about any ground ball to the shortstop or second baseman is going to score a run. Here he gets even more than he bargained for as he finds a hole right up the middle into center field for the RBI single.
Brian Humphreys will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. He's running towards second. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, Brian, let's go.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Number 78 will stand in for the first time here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
The 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a slider is lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
So much for shortening up and putting the ball in play. This is a big swing right here with 2 strikes, and he's going to get rewarded for it as he drives in a couple of runs here on the double.
Julian Yan will be the batter. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Yeah, and there are some times where you'd characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider. This one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Number 46 will dig in here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in standing. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. David Dahl will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here comes a 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on. And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Drillers lead it
3-1. Devin Jones will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Travis Jankowski will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Jan has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Tyson Gillis.
Tyson Gillis will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Gabriel Quintana will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Water.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-1. Number 16 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, number 16.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
That's right. Let's do your pitch.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1.
You gotta do better than that.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion.
The
And
shortstop.
you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Trevor Story will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Go, Trevor.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. This is hit sharply to the left side. And he'll reach first safely.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Ben Paulson will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Watch the GP.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Tommy Murphy will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Right there for strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Hits softly to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Drillers lead it 3-1. Mike McCoy will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Mike McCoy.
Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Asensio will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Down and away, ball 1. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Let's go after this guy now.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Strikeout here.
And he gets ahead 0-1. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Number 70 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Brian Humphreys will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, Brian Humphreys.
Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now he pulls the string on the changeup there, and he pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Number 78 will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Get your hot dog.
Ready now on 1-1.
Here we go.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Julian Yan will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
All right, who's thirsty? Get to
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
The 1-1 home. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Bad call.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Lays off 2-2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. One there, back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Devin Jones will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Travis Jankowski will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Tyson Gillis will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Get the hot dog here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 46 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Drillers, catcher, Brett Marshall.
First pitch coming. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
David Dahl will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. 1-0 on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. Solo shot here to left as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Number 16 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
Number 16.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Portillo is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Trevor Story will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And now a fastball is roasted into left field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Ben Paulson will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Tommy Murphy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Here we go.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
All right, Tommy.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he misses there, 1-2.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Second and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take. Now, he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-1. Gabriel Quintana will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Quintana.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Go get him!
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Mike McCoy will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Asensio will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Easy, batter. 3 swingers.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Paulson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of it.
Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Let's get a K. Come on.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Three and 0 now.
One more of those, and that'll get the tying run to the plate. He does not want to do that.
.30 is on the way. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 15 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. In for strike 2. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Down right here.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brian Humphreys will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Brian Humphreys.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Number 78 waits on deck. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, taking the 3-1 pitch, I can understand. That was borderline at best, but he's got no excuses on this one. That pitch is right there.
Number 78 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's a fastball that's hit sharply toward the hole and through into left field for a one-out single.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through with another big hit right there.
Julian Yan will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. First pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Number 46 will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled straight back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
David Dahl We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a... Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 70 will dig in, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Number 70.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here's the 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Josh Bell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66, Josh Bell.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Travis Jankowski will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Dahl is there, 2 gone.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Gillis.
Tyson Gillis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
But
time
not
for
before
the
they're able to at
traditional
least get
7th
one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Drillers lead it 6-2. Number 76 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 76.
Number 16 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 16.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trevor Story will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Fouled back. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Ben Paulson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Buddy Bashirs will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Buddy Bashirs.
Gabriel Quintana will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
San Antonio, third baseman Gabriel Quintana.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Three and one now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Let's go!
Now here it comes. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Mike McCoy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Grounded foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Asensio will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
He swings at anything.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dahl is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 9.
Number 9 will step in. Couple of walks thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the full count offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. Tulsa's out in front here, 6-2. Tommy Murphy will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Tommy Murphy.
First pitch coming. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Humphreys.
Brian Humphreys will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And looks like one's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Number 78 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Go now. Base hit here.
Now the first pitch. Runners going. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jankowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Julian Yan.
Julian Yan will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, make it count.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Get something started now.
Up top, it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
That's right. Third eye, wait to get this. That's right. Good eye.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 coming. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Jordan Patterson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Jordan Patterson.
Could be now or never, guys.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Let's put a few on the board.
Ball 2.
Come on, go yard here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Number 76 will come in and pitch now.
For the Drillers, number 76.
Number 15 will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
And I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Number 70 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Free swinger at the plate. This guy's swinging anything.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
One more look. See, just a get-me-over breaking ball. He says, hey, I'll take that. And he sends a long fly ball into the night. And boys, that one's not coming back.
Number 19 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 54 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Drillers, number 54.
Travis Jankowski will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. On the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was quick. He comes in a pressure spot. One batter, 2 outs. See you later as he picks up the save.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double, and that's a line that's worthy of taking home the award.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Drillers strike oil here. They win it 6-3. Good night from Denver.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Missions, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.